श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
ब्रह्मसूत्र भाष्य क्लास नंबर 91।
अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा जन्माद्यस्य यतः शास्त्रयोनित्वात् तत्तु समन्वयात् vidhis cannot operate in the realm of Advaya Brahma. Can you hear? Yes. Don't listen to anyone, don't look at anyone, okay? Everyone will tell one thing after. Okay? Now, in Brahma Jnana there is no duality. When duality is not there, vidhi cannot be enjoyed. There is no possibility of any vidhi being enjoyed. Why? Vidhi certainly expects the duality. Now the question is, how there are certain sentences, why certain sentences? There are many sentences in Vedanta where the tavya pratyaya is there, that is ling, lot, tavya, potential mood, imperative mood, and past passive participles are used. Are they not vidhi? No. Vidhi chaya. So they are only semblance of vidhi, not actual vidhi. What is the purpose? Because vidhis become blunt, as it were, inoperative. Why? What is the reason? Niyojya is not there. A person who can be enjoined is not there. So therefore, like the razor applied on a rock, it cannot operate at all. So that is the case. Then what is the purpose of the such Atma va are drashtavyaha, shrotavyaha, mantavyaha, etc. What is the purpose of all these things? He says, natural tendency of everyone to have vishaya pravritti. Sense indulgence is something which is natural to everyone, and that itself is pratibandhaka for Atma Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, or that Vimukhi Karana, to withdraw the person from this pursuit and make him take to Atma Srota, that is Chitta Pravaha, which takes to Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. From that standpoint, these seeming vidhis are there, should be done, etc. Drashtavyaha, Shrotavyaha, etc. Secondly, when Atma Jnana is gained, Sarva Kartavyata Hanihi, all duties end. How long duties can be there? Duties are there so long as Purushartha is there to be accomplished. Anything to be done for what? Either dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So long as this purushartha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha are there, duties are there. In Brahma Jnana, all duties end. So in fact, Brahma is inaccessible to karma. In Brahma Jnana, there are no duties, is something which is alankara, ornamental to Vedanta, because so long as you have got duty, means what does it mean? You have something that is still to be acquired and accomplished. You are incomplete, and so long as you are incomplete, it means that you are a samsari only. The one who has discovered the limitless Ananda Swarupa alone has nothing to be accomplished. As a result, no duty is there at all. So therefore, it is something great, for which that is Shruti also was quoted. What is the Shruti? It says, that is Atmanam ched vijaniyat ayamasmiti purushaha kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anu sanjvare. So if you have got vijnana, sakshatkara, direct cognition of Atma, there is no bhokta, bhogya, bhoga. What is there is only Atma Swarupa. And so long as that be the case, there is no even occasion of getting afflicted by the jvara, means tapa trayas in the body. Why? His mind is absorbed in the Swarupa, and he has got what is called as limitless contentment, what is called as nirankusha truptihi. Actually, most of you must be knowing this mantra 4-4-12 Brihadaranyaka, Atmanam ched vijaniyat, is commented upon by Vidyaranya Muni in Panchadashi in the 7th chapter Trupti Deepa Prakarana. One mantra he had elaborated almost 300 stanzas, I think 299 or something like that. So one mantra he has elaborated in almost 300 stanzas. Says that Atmajnana is Nirankusha Trupti, Jivan Mukti, limitless contentment. Nirankusha means unlimited contentment. Why? Paramananda Swarupa directly discovered, no trace of sorrow at all. So where is the duty now? There is no duty at all. With this, if you remember, all this is to refute Vrittikara Mata. What was he telling? No doubt, Vedanta reveals Brahma, but not independently, but as the Shesha, an auxiliary for Upasana. Pratipatti Vidhi Shesha. Pratipatti means Upasana. Upasana Vidhehe Sheshaha is something connected to the Upasana, the Vidhi of Upasana. That was his contention. Now what is shown? Brahma is revealed by Vedanta, independent of Vidhi. Vidhi tapasvi, vanopajivanaha. Vidhi tapasvi has no locus standi in Advaya Brahma. Why no Advaya? Because Advaya Brahma, there is no Dvaita. Without Dvaita, Vidhi cannot operate. First thing for Vidhi, what is required? Niyojyaha, the one to whom it is enjoined. Then Upasya, and this Niyojya is Upasaka, Upasya, Upasana. This triple form of duality called Triputis must be there. In Advaya Brahma they are not there, and therefore it cannot be, Brahma cannot be Vidishesha. This topic is now being concluded. Before that, Tika, last line, last but one line, we have already seen. Etad, from Bhagavad Gita quotation, Etad buddhva buddhiman sya Etat means guhyatamam tattvam. Lord Krishna himself has used the word guhyatama, the topmost secret. Atmadhyana, Brahmadhyana is the topmost secret. So guhyatamam tattvam. So that is what meaning is given. We already seen that. Tika continues. Vrittikaramata nirasam upasamharati. So what was being done till now? Nirasa, refuting of Vrittikara mata is now being concluded. Tasmaditi bhashya.
तस्मात् न प्रतिपत्ति विधि विषयतया ब्रह्मणः समर्पणम्.
Therefore, what is this therefore? All the arguments given so far because of this reason. So, pratipatti vidhi vishayataya, as the vishaya of vidhi, injunction, about what? Pratipatti means upasana. Upasana vidhi vishayataya. So, as a topic of injunction of upasana, so that you can take to upasana of Brahma like that. Brahma is not presented by Vedanta. Brahmanaha na samarpanam. Brahma is not made known by Vedanta as something connected to Vidhi, or Brahma is not presented by Vedanta as something connected to Vidhi. Na samarpanam. Na samarpanam. So with this, that topic is over. Now comes who are called as Prabhakaraha. All these Purapakshas already elaborated. You see, look, Vedas speak of karma. They don't reveal or they don't talk of an existing thing. Bhuta vastu. Bhuta vastu they don't talk at all. This is the Prabhakaramata that is now going to be refuted from Yadapi, page 85, last line, Yadapi Kechit, etc. onwards up to page 88. 88, line 4, Sahasamatram. From 85, last line, Yadapi Kechit, from there, page 88, line 4, Sahasa Matram. So these are that means this prove that there are Vedic passages which describe or establish existing things. You can't say Veda doesn't speak of existing things. What is their contention? Veda speak of only karma. It's a very interesting argument, isn't it? The amnayasya kriya paratvad, etc., etc. Actually, Jaimini has not said it. It is a Purapaksha there. Jaimini clearly defines what is the role of the Vedas. But what has happened is that particular portion, the Jaimini Sutras being confined to karma, he speaks of karma because that is the topic. Who told you to bring it in the Jnana Kanda? Even Jaimini accept Jnana Kanda to be separate from Karma Kanda. Every Karma Kanda accept that there is something called Jnana Kanda. They may not take to practice or they may not study, but they see. So therefore, topic is different and the rules that are formulated in Jaimini Sutras cannot be applied to Jnana Kanda. Very interestingly, it is going to be established. Tikakara gives in detail, we will see in course of time. Yadapi
यद्यपि केचित् आहुः प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति विधि तत्शेष व्यतिरेकेण केवल वस्तुवादी वेदभागः न अस्ति इति तत् न औपनिषदस्य पुरुषस्य अनन्यशेषत्वात्.
Yadapi kechid ahu. Yadapi, whatever. Kichit, some. Who are those some? Prabhakaraha. Vrittikara is already over now. Prabhakara. This was told earlier. This has come, this Purvapaksha has come earlier. So therefore, Prabhakara ahu. What they say? They say, Pravritti, Nivritti, Vidhi, Tat Shesha, Vyatirekena. Vyatirekena, without these, other than these. What are those? Pravritti. Pravritti means some activity. Nivritti, abstaining from some activity. It's vidhi, injunctions, scripture injunction about that. Again, tat shesha, vidhi shesha, something connected to vidhi or pravritti, nivritti. Other than these, so means what? Pravritti, nivritti, their vidhi and shesha. Other than these, kevala vastuvadi veda bhaga. A Veda Bhaga, portion of the Veda, which Kevala Vastuvadi means, which describes only some existing thing. No asti, there is nothing. This is a Purvapaksha. Vedas describes of either doing something, abstaining from something, it's vidhi and something connected to that. Existing thing Vedas do not describe. It's very interesting. Finally, he will be shown how he will land in absurdity even in Karma Kanda. Even in Karma Kanda, there are many things told, existing things. You will not be able to Yadnyaga, Dadna, Juhoti, Vrihi, Dadhi, etc. told there. Are they existing or non-existing things? So if you take to this seriously, you will land in problem in Karma Kanda also. And afterwards is going to say, first accept Veda Bhaga, Karma Kanda Bhaga is Karma Para. Afterwards he says, that also is Siddha Vastu Para. You should see how wrong notions creep in, etc. He says, finally says, who told you Vedas speak of karma? Vedas speak of Siddha Vastu only as such. He says, and he justifies from Jaimini Sutra. So he justifies from the Jaimini Sutra. It's a one way of looking, because karmas are plentifully there, etc. Yes, it talks about the karma. That doesn't mean it doesn't talk about other thing than karma. So that is now going to be proved. Kevala vastuvadi veda bhagaha nasti. Now we have to take into account what this fellow has got in mind. He says, Vedas speak of only karma. It doesn't speak of anything else which is existing nature. What he has got in the mind, take Tika. 85, last line. Karta atma lokasiddhatvat na vedantartha. See, if you say Vedanta speaks of what? Atma. Tell me, Atma, Karta, Bhokta, etc., known or not? Loka prasiddha, everyone knows. Ayo, I am a samsari. So I am suffering. Atma only, one who does, one who undergoes the experience, etc. So therefore say, Karta Atma, Atma, Veda Karta, Loka Siddhatva, well known in the world. So therefore what? Na Vedanta Artha. It is not the topic of Vedanta, because Vedanta is where? In Veda. What is the topic of Veda? To reveal us which is not known through other pramana. So Karta, Bhokta, Atma, see, he is well known. Ask anyone that Abala Vriddha, Ajavipala, from a shepherd onward to a scholar. So everyone knows me samsari is that na Vedantartha. Then maybe some other Brahma must be there. Tadanyat Brahma nasti eva. Other than Atma, somebody else called Brahma is, this is all Prabhakara's thinking. Nasteva. Why? Vedasya karyaparattvena mana bhavad ityartha. You have to be careful with that. Vedasya karyaparattvena. Veda is Karyapara means Karya Bodhaka. Vedas reveal what? Only karma. That is one thing as far as the role of Veda is concerned. Mana Bhava, this Mana Bhava, there is no pramana as far as the existence of Brahma is concerned. I said careful about this. Mana Bhava. Mana Bhava, he doesn't mean for karma. He says for the existence of Brahma, there is no pramana. Why? Vedas speak of only karma. Ityartha. That is what he has got them in mind. So therefore, now what is that? He says, Tanna Veda Bhavanasiti. The Bhashya gives the answer, sir, it is not correct. What you said is not correct. So Tanna. Why? Tika, first line, 86. Mana Bhavaha Asiddha. What made you tell this? You say there is no pramana which proves the existence of Brahma. This you cannot prove. We'll show you pramana which establishes Brahma, and therefore your claim that there is no pramana to show the existence of Brahma is not correct at all. Mana bhavaha asiddha iti aha tanna iti. How do you say so? Ajñātasya phalasvarupasya tika continue. Ajñātasya phalasvarupasya atmanaha upanishadeka vedyasya akaryasheshatva kritsna vedasya karyaparatvam asiddham. Karyaparatvam asiddham says that ajñātasya, before that you can add adhyara, anya pramanaihi. Tika ajñātasya, before that add adhyara, anya pramanaihi. See, Atma, Brahma is anya pramanaihi ajñāta, not known by any other pramana other than what? Upanishad, other than Vedanta. Anya pramana, anya se. Fine. Maybe your Vedanta is talking about Brahma. What is the use? Maybe like Kakadanta Pariksha. You know what is Kakadanta Pariksha? Investigations into the crow, the teeth of a crow. What are you going to get? Nowadays you will get PhD. That is different. Olden days PhDs were not there. So therefore, what are you going to get? Useless. No. Atma, Brahma, whose jnana is what? Phalasvarupasya. It is phalavat. Why? It gives you liberation. It frees you from samsara, sorrow. So therefore, phalasvarupasya atmanaha. And again, upanishadeka vedyasya. It can be known only by the means of Upanishad Vedanta. Again, you may say, no, see, that is true, sir, but we have already told you, no. Upanishad speaks of Brahma as a Shesha to Viri. No. Akarya Sheshatva. Atma Brahma being not the Karya Shesha. Kritsna, therefore what is that? Upanishad portion does speak of Atma Brahma, whose knowledge is Safala, and therefore your claim Veda speaks of only karma is not correct. So therefore that Krishna Vedasya Karyaparatvam Asiddham. Krishna Vedasya of entire Veda Karya Bodhakatvam. Karyaparatvam means entire Veda revealing karma, either physical or mental. Asiddham is not proved at all. Therefore I say, that Aupanishadasya Purushasya Anyasheshatva. The Purusha, the Brahma, Atma, unfolded where? In the Upanishad. Purushasya Ananyasheshatva, not Anyasheshatva, Ananyasheshatva means na anya sheshatva. It is not a shesha anga of anya. What is that anya? Karma or upasana. So ananya sheshatva. Now this person has to be asked a few questions. Sir, you are telling us that Veda, that is Vedanta, Upanishad, no, not entire Veda doesn't speak of Brahma. What is the reason? We'll help you to think about it, okay? If you can't think, we'll help you. Please tell us whether any of these 5 reasons have you got in the mind? What are those? Take last but third line. Kincha brahmanaha tika. Now he asks 5 questions. Do you say on account of any one of these or more, Brahma is not unfolded where? In the Vedanta. What are those? Brahmana nastittvadeva Krishna Vedasya karyaparatvam. Question 1. You are telling that entire Veda speaks of karma. It reveals karma. Is it because there is nothing called Brahma exists? There is nothing called Brahma, and therefore what? Veda speaks of only karma. Number 1 question. Is it that way? Say, Nastit Brahmanaha nastitva. Brahma has no existence, therefore Veda speak of only karma. Is it so? Number 1. Uta or Vedanteshu tasya bhana. Says, in Vedanta, that is tasya abhana, in the sense Vedanta cannot reveal Brahma. Do you mean to say Vedanta cannot reveal Brahma? Means Vedanta Upanishads cannot serve as the means of knowledge to reveal Brahma. Do you say so? Number 2 question. Or he says Athava karyasheshatva. No. Vedanta speaks of Brahma, but how? Karyashesha. Karyashesha means anga, auxiliary of karya, karma or upasana. Do you mean to say so? That is there is no entire Veda is Kriyapara, because even Brahma is presented as the Karya Shesha. That is 3. 4. Lokasiddha kimva lokasiddhatvat. Or see, Atma is Karta Bhokta. Everyone knows it cannot be the topic of Vedas. Is it that way? Kimva lokasiddhatvat. It is something which is well known in the world, and therefore either Veda or Vedanta have no role to reveal us what Atma Brahma is. Aho Svet, 5th question now. Or Manantara Virodha. Manantara Virodha means Brahma is inconsistent with other pramana. In the sense, Brahma gets contradicted by other pramana, or Brahma is contradicted by other pramana. See how you say non-dual Brahma. What your Pratyaksha tells? Nothing but duality. How can there be? So therefore Pratyaksha dismisses Brahma. So is it that way? Manantara Virodha. So these are the 5 questions. for which one by one he is giving answer. First three questions are clubbed together. Say, Tatra adyam pakshatrayam nirachaste. Tatra means among these 5 alternatives asked to whom? The Purva Paksha. So for that to this person, so 5 doubts, questions were asked to this Purva Paksha, who is Prabhakara. So first now answer is given to the first 3 in Yaha asau iti. Tatra adyam pakshatrayam nirachaste. So it is being now refuted. Yaha asau iti. Bhashya.
Yaha asau Upanishatsu eva adhigataha purushaha असंसारी ब्रह्म उत्पाद्य आदि चतुर्विध द्रव्य विलक्षणः स्वप्रकरणस्थः अनन्यशेषः न असौ न अस्ति न अधिगम्यते इति वा शक्यं वदितुं
says Yaha. Now what are the first 3 questions? Do you say that Veda speaks of only karma because Brahma doesn't exist? Or second question was, do you say Vedanta doesn't reveal Brahma? Or do you say Brahma it reveals but as a Karyashesha? All the 3 are being refuted here. Yaha asau Upanishatsu adhigataha purushaha. This Purusha, with that Purusha, Purnatvat Purusha, Atma Brahma. Where is he known? Upanishatsu adhigataha. Known in the Upanishad. What is meant by known in the Upanishad? See, Upanishatsu adhigataha, make adhyara there. It is like this. Upanishatsu. After that add vidyamanaihi eva vakyaihi. In the Bhashya, Upanishatsu adhigata is there, no? Upanishatsu, then make adhyara vidyamanaihi eva vakyaihi. Continue adhigataha. Upanishatsu vidyamanaihi eva vakyaihi. Vidyamanaihi eva vakyaihi is this adhyara. Adhigata. Adhigata means what? Jnataha. Known by the sentences contained only in the Upanishads, Vedanta. So therefore adhigata. What all does this speak? You can't say Upanishads speak of karma, therefore entire Veda speak of karma. You can't say, and you can't say that what Brahma is not revealed by Upanishad. It is there only, it is known. 2 are already dismissed. First 2 questions are dismissed. Now, na anyasheshaha. So therefore, adhigataha purushaha. So purushaha, that's it. And now these adjectives are given. असंसारी ब्रह्म उत्पाद्यादि चतुर्विध द्रव्य विलक्षणः स्वप्रकरणस्थः अनन्य शेषः. All this to show that Brahma is not the Karya Shesha. So therefore say Purushaha Purnatvat Purushaha. Asansari, not Sansari. Sansari means connections or no connection. Ask anyone. Generally concept of samsari means what? Having wife, husband, children. So that is what they call samsara. Connection. A samsari, no connection. Alak niranjan. So therefore what? No connection whatsoever. A samsari. No connection even to your karma. No connection to even karma. A samsari. Brahma. Again, उत्पाद्यादि चतुर्विध द्रव्य विलक्षणः. distinct from four types of things. What are those? Already we have seen. Utpadya, a thing that is produced. Utpadya. Detail we have seen this. How moksha cannot be utpadya, etc. Vikarya, thing that can be changed or modified. Apya, that is to be procured or attainable. Samskarya, that is to be perfected or refined or purified. From all the only say karmas can produce only these results. There is no fifth variety of karma. So therefore, vilakshanaha, distinct from utpadyadi. So what does it point out now? It is not shesha to any karya. It is not connected to any karya. So again, swaprakaranastha. See, Vedanta Atma has got its own division. Swaprakaranastha means na anya prakaranastha. What is anya prakarana? Karma kanda. If it were in karma kanda, you may say it is connected to what? Karma upasana. No. Exclusive prakarana is there. What is that? Jnana kanda. So therefore, swaprakaranastha therefore also is na shesha. Ananya shesha. Non-shesha, not connected to karma kanda, not connected to karma, not connected to upasana. So, ananya shesha. And this satya atma, asau, na asti, na adhigamyate, iti va na shakyam, vaditum na shakyam. Satya atma, na asti, is not there. Nasti, nadigamyate, is not known. Iti va vaditum, to say so, he says, na shakyam, it is not possible. So therefore, three questions are refuted. What is that? You can't say Brahma is not there, therefore Veda is only Kriyapara. Brahma is there, but Vedanta doesn't, Upanishad don't reveal. You can't say Brahma is there, but is it Karya Shesha? You can't say. All the three are there. So one more additional answer he gives, says like this. The Tika, last but one line, last word. Ananya Sheshatvartham, to prove that Brahma revealed in Vedanta is na anya shesha. So asamsari ityadi visheshanam. Asamsari utpadyadi chaturvidha dravya vilakshanaha swaprakaranastha. All these are the visheshanam. So this way Tika continued. Nastitva bhave hetum vedantamanam mana siddhatvam uktva. You told Brahma is not there. To refute that, what pramana was given? Vedanta pramana, Upanishad pramana. So now one more pramana gives. So uktva hetvantaram atmatvam aha. So hetvantaram atmatvam aha. Another reason for the existence of Atma is being now given. Which were saha eshaha neti neti iti Atma. So this is another reason. First three questions were refuted by pointing out Upanishad is the, Vedanta is the pramana. Now additional reason for the existence of Atma is being given. Saha eshaha.
Saha eshaha neti neti atma iti atma shabdat atmanascha pratyakyatum shakyatvat
Ashakyatvam.
ashakyatvat
Atmanascha pratyakyatum ashakyatvat.
ya eva nirakarta tasya eva atmatvat.
So the other one is down. Saha eshaha neti neti atma. This is from Brihadaranyaka. Famous quotation. Neti, neti, you know, say, na iti, na iti. Do you know what is that iti? Na idam, na idam. Iti stands for idam. Whatever that is available as idam is not, Atma is not. What is that idam? Drishya. Entire Drishya Jagat is not Atma. So that's what na it. Saha. That is Saha. Eshaha. Na iti Atma. That is Atma. What is that? Na idam means the Atma we start as not this, not this. You can make a note in Madhukanda. Madhukanda portion 2, 3, 4 to 6. Madhukanda from Brihadaranyaka. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. 2 Madhukanda, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. 2, 3, 4 to 6. 2, 3, 4 to 2, 3, 6. Sa esha na iti Atma iti Atma Shabdat. What does the Shruti speak of? Atma. And it defines also how as distinct from all that is idam drishya iti Atmatva. So iti Shabdat. Therefore what happens? Atma is there or not?
Yes.
Who tells? Shruti Pramana. Shruti Pramana. So therefore that. Again, other reason he gives. Atmanascha pratyakyatum ashakyatva. Pratyakyatum means to deny, negate or reject. To deny Atma, to reject Atma is impossible. How do you say impossible? I will deny. I will refute Atma. Acha. The one who refutes Atma itself is Atma. She says, Ashakyat. Why? Yaha eva nirakarta. The one who rejects Atma, sit, you tell. I tell you I am not there. You can tell on telephone, that is fine. That is there. So that is there. But you can't negate yourself. Why? The one who negates self is the I. So we are talking of him only as self. So therefore, pratyakhatum ashakta. Why? Yaha eva nirakarta. The one who is nirakarta. The one who refutes, tasya eva atmatva. That person itself is who? Atma. So therefore, you can't refute Atma, and Shruti Brihadaranyaka itself has spoken as Neti Atma. That Neti meaning is given by Tika, next page. Iti Ridamarte. Come on, tell how you are going to understand it. Iti Ridamarte. Iti hi idamarte. Which iti? You should be alert. Saha na iti. That iti word in Brihadaranyaka, say iti idamarte. Iti is in the sense of this, drishya. Continuing Tika. Idam na iti sarva drishya nishedhena. By nishedha, by negating all drishya as not this, yaha atma upadishtaha. Whatever Atma is unfolded, taught, wherein Madhukanda, saha eshaha ityartha. That is the Atma. See, look, when we say this, whatever drishya is not Atma, is there not a person who is negating the drishya as not Atma?
Yes.
Is he aware of it or not?
Yes.
That one is who? Atma. That one is Atma. What more proof you want? We may not know the Swarupa, but you can't say Atma doesn't exist, because the one who negates himself is the Atma. So with this, first 3 questions are answered along with an additional answer which is not there in the is not related to those three questions. That is it. Now the fourth question is what? Loka siddhatvat kim va? Do you say Atma is what? Loka siddha is something well known as karta, bhukta, samsari. It is not the job of Vedanta. It is not the job of Vedanta to reveal. Is it that way? Tika. Chaturtham shankate nanu atma ahamiti. See, chaturtham shankate, that fourth question. Because loka siddha, Atma is not revealed by Vedanta. Is it that way? For that, first, that is reiterated and answer is being given. Nanu.
Nanu atma aham pratyaya vishayatvad upanishatsu eva vinyayate iti anupapannam. No. Tat sakshittvena pratyuktatvat. Nahi aham pratyaya vishaya kartru vyatirekena tat sakshi sarvabhutastha samaha ekaha kutastha nityaha purushaha vidikande tarka samaye va kenachit adhigataha sarvasya atma ataha saha na kenachit pratyakhatum shakyaha vidisheshatvam.
अतः सः न केनचित् प्रत्याख्यातुं शक्यः विधिशेषत्वं वा नेतुं. That way. First, the Purvapaksha is restated. Nanu Atma aham pratyaya vishayatva. See, look, Atma is well known in the world. How? Aham pratyaya vishayatva. Loka siddha. As the object or the topic of aham pratyaya. Whenever you say I, what is referred to? Atma. Everyone knows. Why you need Vedanta? Veda, because Veda is ajnata jnapaka. It makes you know whatever that is not known by other pramana. So not necessary. See, this is what it is. So therefore, pratyaya vishayatva upanishatsu eva vidnyayate iti anupapannam. Sir, your claim means whose claim? Vedanti. Vedanti say upanishatsu eva vidnyayate. What they are told, no? Atma is known only in Upanishad. Anupapanna means improper. It is not correct. See? So not correct. Now the ball is in whose court now? Purvapaksha has turned the side on Vedanta. Sir, I have already answered you, but unfortunately you are dozing at that time. And therefore, now you have again shot up the question. See, we have already told you, Atma is aham pratyaya sakshi. You will see that. Bhashya already come. It's the sakshi, the one who makes you know. Aham pratyaya means what? I notion. Now come on, can it be I notion? Sakshi. I notion becomes saksha. Things made known. Atma is already they say, but you are not attentive at that time because early morning you have to come here. so that was little drowsiness was there. Okay. So it says, that is a tika. Atmanaha ahankaradi sakshitvena. Atma being sakshi. Tika, second line. Atma being the sakshi of ahankaradi, isn't it? Ahamdhi vishayatvasya nirastatva. Atma as an object of ahamdi means what? Ahankara is already refuted. Na loka siddhata. Atma you are referring. Who is that Atma you are referred by you? As the object of I notion. Cannot be Atma, already refuted, and therefore Atma is not loka siddha na iti. So na means it is not correct to say that Atma is the object of ahankara or aham pratyaya vishaya. So why tat sakshitvena pratyuktatva? Tat sakshi means tasya ahankarasya sakshitvena pratyuktatva. Pratyuktatva means refuted. As what? Atma is the very sakshi, the one who makes you know ahankara. Take page 82, line 3. Answer was given by quoting Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Sakshi cheta kevalaha nirgunascha. Already answered. Sakshi cheta. Cheta means what? Chaitanya Swarupa. Nirgunaha, free from all the vrittis, etc. Already pratyuktatva. Already it was refuted. So therefore, Atma as the ahamdhi vishaya, as the object of ahankara, is not correct at all. So now it says, look, this Atma can be known by only Vedanti through Upanishads and not by any Mahabhagas. No Shastrakara, no Shastrakara means other Shastra, authors of other Shastra, they don't know. Now he says, he, take Anvaya, he, aham pratyaya vishaya kartru vyatirekena tat sakshi sarvabhutasya samaha ekah kutastha nityah purushah te sarvasya atma vidhikande tarka samaye va vidhikande tarka samaye va. Take na from the very beginning. Na kenachit adhigataha. See, no one has known this Atma. Who are the no one? Many Shastrakaras are going to be told. That sentence appears to be a very innocent sentence, but it answers or it points out how others have not known Atma with due reasoning, how they are mistaken also, we will see in detail. So that is what let us see. That is aham pratyaya vishaya kartru vyatirekena. No doubt, what was the contention? Atma is loka siddha, is it not? Loka siddha, true, but which loka siddha? Ahankara, not true Atma. They don't know this true Atma. They talk about other Atma only. So therefore say, aham pratyaya vishaya kartru vyatirekena. Vyatirekena means without bhinnatvena, except the one who is the vishaya, the topic of ahankara, and one who is karta, who is karmakandi people. Puramimausakas, they take it to be that way. It tat sakshi, it's sakshi of that ahankara sakshi. One is sarva bhutastaha, one who abides in all, samaha, one who is taratamya varjitaha, free from the differences. Tika he gives, see. Samaha, line 3, taratamya varjitaha. Samaha, taratamya varjitaha. Samaha. Ekaha, the one without the second. Kutastha, avikari. Nitya, always existing. free from time, Purushaha, Purnatvat Purushaha, such Atma, Vidhikande Tarkas, and again he is Sarvasya Atma, the Atma of all. He says, Vidhikande in either Karma Kanda, Tarkasamaye in Tarkashastrava, Kena Chit Na Adhikataha. No one has known this Atma in any of these Shastra. Take Tika, second line. Second line. Yam Tirthakaraha api. Which Atma, Tirthakara, you know which Tirthakaraha? Shastrakaraha. Tirthakara means Shastra. Tirtha also means Shastra. See, the different types of Shastras. So that are Shastrakaras. So means the very authors of Shastras. Leave aside followers. Even the authors themselves don't know in their particular Shastra. So therefore I say this Yam Tirthakaraha api, even the Shastrakara api, na jananti, they don't know. Therefore what? Tasya alaukikatvam means that Brahma is alaukika, means not known by any other pramana than Upanishad. Not known by worldly pramana, alaukikam. Kimuvacham, what to speak of that? Great stalwarts themselves don't know, so that it is known through only Vedanta, Upanishad. Kimuvacham. Samaha taratamya varjitaha. And now, why so many adjectives are given there? Aham pratyaya vishaya kartru vyatirikena tat sakshi sarvabhutastaha samaha ekaha kutastha nityaha kutastha nityaha etc. Why so many? Tikakara tells us tat tanmate. Tat tanmate means teshu mate, in different schools of thought, different shastra. Atmanadhigati dyotakani. Atmanadhigati means Atmanaha anadhigati dyotakani. In different shastras, Atma is not known. Iti visheshanani. These adjectives shows that these different shastrakaras don't know what Atma is. Some Tikakara comes to our rescue. Not Ratnaprabha. Ratnaprabha ka Tika. So Purnanandiya. So now let us see now. First, Aham Pratyaya Vishaya Kartru. These are Mimausakas. Mimausakas, Pura Mimausakas do not know Atma. Do you know why they take Atma as what? The one who is Vishaya, topic of Ahankara, and who is Karta. Therefore, do they know Atma? Because Atma is Sakshi Akarta. They don't know. They are out now. Then, again, they take Atma as Karta, whereas Atma is what? Sarvasya Atma. The I in all. Puramimausakas don't know. And I in all means what? Pratyak Chetanaha. Tat Sakshi. Tat Sakshi means Sakshi of what? Ahankaradi Sakshi. Ahankaradi Sakshi. The one who is the eliminator of Ahankara. So therefore, it says, Baudhaha don't know Atma. Do you know why? Baudha means followers of Baudha. They take Dehendriya Sanghata as Atma. Embodiment as Atma. Whereas Atma is the illuminator of embodiment. So therefore, Baudhaha don't know Atma. Sarva Bhutasthaha. The one who abides in all the living is. Atma exists or not? Yes. Asatvadis. Those who say Atma is non-existent, they also don't know. Because he is Sarvabhutastha. Therefore, Asatvadis know it not as Sat Swarupa, but mistake it as Asat. Samaha. Samaha means Taratamya Varjita. One who has no differences. Do you know who are these? Madhyama Parinamavadi. You may not know who they are. Jainas. Madhyama Parinamavadi are Jainas. See, there are certain names. Jaina is not told there. Madhyama Parinamavadi. According to them, do you know Atma is what? Atma changes according to the size of the body. If an ant, Chota Atma. If it a microbe, still Chota Atma. Elephant, Bada Atma. So therefore what? It goes on changing from birth to birth. Atma is who? Samaha, Taratamya, Varjitaha. Madhyama Parinamvadi. Jainas don't know what Atma is. So they don't know what Atma is. Ekaha. One without second means Atma in all is one. Tarkikaha, Bhinna Atma. Your Atma different from my Atma. No. Ekaha. So Ekaha. Kutasthaha. Parinamavadis. Atma subject to Parinama, change. They don't know because Atma is Kutastha, Nirvikari. So they don't know. Again, Nityaha. Kshanika Vijnanavadis. Kshanik Vijnanavadis say what? Atma goes up flickering, etc. No. Sthira. Nityaha. Nityaha. Purushaha means Purnatvat Purushaha. Parichinnavadis. Atma is limited in nature. That is what they say. Atma is limited in nature. So the no. Atma is Purnaha, limitless in nature. Purushaha va iti. All these, who are these fellows? Shastrakaraha. Don't know. Who knows Atma? Vedanti only knows. Not simply studying Vedanta, okay? Sakshatkara must be there. Means only through Vedanta there is that. Now you told, no? Brahma is contradicted by other pramanas. Which pramanas you are talking? No other pramanas can know Brahma. Where is the question of contradicting Brahma? It is just not possible. Say, Panchamam nirasyati ataha saha na kenachit pratyakhatum shakyaha. This is the portion. Panchamam means what? The fifth question. What is that? Manantara virodha. Brahma is contradicted by other pramanas. Nirasyati. Ataha. What is that ataha? Tika. केनचिद् वादिना प्रमाणेन युक्त्या वा अगम्यत्वा न मानांतर विरोधा इति भाव. Say, no vadi knows Atma. No pramana can know Atma. No reasoning can know Atma. So if that is the mean, Atma is not known to others, how it can be contradicted by other pramana? You should know first something. No, Atma is not like that, but you don't know what Atma is. No other pramana can contradict that. Prataha, because it is not known by any other pramana, any other vadi, any other yukti, saha na kenachit pratyakhatum shakyaha. That Atma cannot be refuted or contradicted by any other pramana or any other person.
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. राहुग्रस्तदिवाकरेन्दुसदृशो माया समाच्छादना मङ्गलम् श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिम् स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वा नित्यकल्याणसंश्रया स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चार्थशब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं मे